Alright, we are back in the... Well, what did we just do? Oh, right, the clock. We gotta get back the clock. Oh my god, what the hell am I smoking? We gotta get back the potted plant recording device. Because we got evidence now that freaking Edna...
You know, I don't think I ever asked you why you burned down all those speakeasies.
I think a lot of people are going to be interested in that answer.
Edna is a freaking pyromancer. That's what they are. People that like fires or set fire to things, right? Those are pyromancers.
Oh, hello, Smirnoff.
Yakov Smirnoff for you, woman.
Excuse me. I just want to talk to Detective Parker. You know how you said you'd defy Edna if I could dig up some dirt on her?
Yeah? You got some?
Edna's the speakeasy arsonist.
That's an interesting theory.
It's the truth. I heard her confess.
Well, I didn't hear it, so I'm afraid it's your word against hers. And no offense, but her word carries a little more weight around here than yours does.
Thanks. I'll be back.
Well, did you put the screws to him? Did he confess?
Apparently we just hope... Apparently we just have to give it like this to him.
Oh, hello.
Hey, Danny.
Do you mind, comrade? I'm busy trying to keep Emmett from letting you lead him into the biggest mistake of his life.
Mistake? My biggest mistake was...
This'll only take a minute.
Our plant recorder! It's not a good idea to steal police property, you know.
Listen.
You know, I don't think I ever asked you why you burned down all those speakeasies.
Why? Because no one else was doing anything about them.
Edna? You're the arsonist?
Detective Parker, surely you're not going to believe this crudely manufactured forgery of a recording.
I'm not sure what to believe, ma'am. But based on this crudely manufactured forgery, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to come down to the station to answer a few questions about your whereabouts on the night of the speakeasy fires.
Emmett?
You're on your own, darling.
Oh, very well. Heavens, what's that?
Oh my god, why does everyone fall for that
one
in
of
this
these
game?
days I should really stop falling for that.
Not to sound callous, but does this mean I can demonstrate my invention?
Let's take that as a yes.
Greetings and salutations to all our honored guests. I am Techne, Muse of Progress.
Now people are
and
watching.
it is my pleasant task once again to highlight one of the great minds who was hard at work building a better tomorrow.
I think that's me. I'm next on the roster.
But are you ready?
I don't have a choice. Did you bring the static accumulator?
Oh, right. Here you go.
Great. Come on, let's get up there.
He's been hard at work dreaming up gizmos and banging them together in his garage. And who knows? One of this kid's gizmos just might take off and change the life of everybody in town. Could it be the very thing he's brought to share with us today? It wouldn't be the first time the world was changed by a kid barely
That
out of
ought to
it.
do it.
Racing
Are the
at
block bearings all in the raised
13
position?
when he wrote his first
Block
hit
bearings,
today.
block bearings.
Folks are still humming his
Raised
song
position.
today.
Check.
Joan of Arc got
Then it looks
herself
like all
done
systems are
when
go.
she was only 19.
Wish me luck.
So hold your snickers.
Don't have to.
Prepare to be wowed. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Emmett Brown.
Objection! Objection, Your Honor! I hereby demand that the scientific demonstration of one Emmett Lathrop Brown be terminated and forfeit by reason of insanity. I declare him to be in contempt of me, his father.
What?
Where is he? Hand him over this instant!
You
Emmett, are you up there?
gotta be kidding me.
Emmett,
Don't give me away.
I thought you weren't scared of your father anymore.
When he's in a mood like this, I'd have to be suicidal not to be scared.
Just jump in the levitator and go. What's he gonna do?
Shoot me down with an anti-aircraft gun?
Come on, Emmett, you can't miss your big moment. You don't look very dignified crouching down there, you know.
Better undignified than dead.
Let me talk to him.
You don't think you can shelter him?
Come on, Mr. Judge, sir. You're kind of making a scene here.
Wrong. I am stopping my son from making a scene here.
Don't antagonize him.
Well, if you're not gonna say anything...
So he is up there with you.
Thanks a lot.
Son, I order you to come down from there this second.
Don't do it.
You dare to disobey a direct order? I want to speak to my son.
Emmett's not ready to talk to you, directly.
Oh, God. I suppose
German.
you're his mouthpiece.
I
Jawohl.
guess so, yeah.
His mind is made up.
You can't talk him out of it. His mind is made up.
So, if talking won't work, there's always threshing.
That never worked for the Germans before, so why would it work now?
If I can say so, sir, the problem is you're coming on too strong. You intimidate him.
I don't intimidate him enough. That's the problem.
Can't you two have it out later?
You mean after he's gone through with this ridiculous stunt?
Yeah?
No!
God damn it.
Stay right there.
I'm not going anywhere. Fear!
That's good to know.
Emmett,
I'm not talking to him. There's no point.
so what's your plan?
I just stand here like this indefinitely. After a few centuries, the process of petrification will set in, and that'll be that.
Okay, that is
plan.
a plan. Just go deal with him. What have you got to lose?
That's what they said to Custer.
Maybe he'll give you a fair chance to explain yourself. He is a judge, after all.
Yes, a judge who's already passed sentence. He won't listen to me. He never has.
I'll be right back.
Oh God.
So, is your client prepared
Oh
to make
my
a statement?
God. Am I really gonna... He says you won't listen.
He says it's no use talking to you. You never listen?
That only shows how pig-headed he is. Of course I'll listen. If he can justify his craziness, I'll be only too happy to indulge it.
Stay right there.
Alright.
I'm counting to 4.
Emmett,
I'm not
Oof.
talking to him. There's no point.
you heard him. He said he'll listen to you.
Well,
At least give it a shot.
I'm like the messenger here, you know?
Father,
The middle person.
Son?
you've never understood the first thing about me. All you want to do is step on me, squelch my natural instincts. You don't know what it's like to be young. You don't know what it's like to have dreams, to have ambitions so great and so powerful that they've got a life of their own. And it's all you can do to hang on for dear life while they gallop on where they must. This is America, Pop. And in America, a person doesn't have to do what his father did. Isn't that why you came to America? To live where there wouldn't be so many rules?
America!
Well, we talked. Are you happy?
Not really.
Emmett,
Here to play peacemaker again, Pollyanna?
He only yells.
down? He's just worried about you hurting yourself.
No amount of physical pain could equal the pain he's already inflicted to my spirit.
I don't know. I think you two are on the verge of a breakthrough. Okay, so he's got a strong personality.
Strong personality. Lord save us from strong fathers. Why couldn't I have been born to a nice, wimpy milquetoast?
Milk
Yeah,
toast.
well, that's no picnic either. The important thing is, fathers can change.
Says you.
Oh, why did he seem so angry?
Please, you gotta get out of Emmett's way.
I have yet to hear a compelling or even coherent reason why.
Fie.
Emmett's just...
Stubborn, willful, single-minded, incorrigible, and obsessed.
Okay,
Yeah.
but if you look at it from the right angle, those traits are kinda... good.
That may be your angle, Sonny, but I'm not so sure it's the right one. Make no mistake, those are traits that lead to trouble. He gets them from his mother.
I don't want to know about that.
See, Your Honor, it's just that this demo is so important to Emmett.
A childish kerfuffle. He'll forget all about it in 2 weeks' time.
That's what I'm afraid of. Look, Your Honor, you don't see it, but there's an awful lot riding on Emmett's demonstration.
All the more
Fireworks.
reason why I've got to put a stop to it. Look me in the eyes, young man. I expect you know my son pretty well by now. Do you seriously think his exhibition is going to be a success?
Yes.
Sure. Sure it will.
Ha! You know as well as I how it'll end. Disaster!
Kinda.
Maybe, and maybe not, but even if it does, I mean, isn't Emmett entitled to make a few mistakes?
Emmett has exceeded his quota for one lifetime. It's my job as his father to see to it there are no more mistakes.
That's not your job.
Emmett's just trying to make a name for himself. Maybe things were different when you were a kid, but nowadays you gotta take chances.
What do you know about taking chances? Try moving to a strange country where you don't speak the language with only $2 to your name.
You?
You bet your socks, me! And I made out all right, too.
How'd your dad feel about it at the time?
Papa? He was fit to be tied.
Papa?
He called me a disobedient little...
See?
So your father didn't approve of you coming to America?
Well,
So deep.
Papa never really understood the younger generation. He came around a bit in the end, but by then it was too late to.
It's always like this with
Tell him
parents
I'll
and-
listen to him. I want to listen to him. If he wants to talk.
Emmett,
Emmett?
come on, you gotta want to talk to him. He said you're like his mother.
Well, that's the limit. He's not satisfied with
didn't hear
insulting me. He's got to drag my mother through the dirt, too. Mother isn't at all like me. She's gentle and sweet and endlessly patient. If anything, I'm more like... Just skip it.
You were starting to say that you're like...
Skip
Him.
it.
Can it be that you and your dad?
No, next subject.
Emmett, stop being a dope. You've got your pride, okay, I get it. And so does he, but what's the harm in trying to make peace with the guy? He's your family, and family's important. Sometimes it's, well, even more important than we realize.
May I come up?
Yes. Oh my god, this is gonna be one of those
So, You
father-son
think my new invention is a disaster waiting to happen?
bonding moments.
Yes, I do. And I'm here to say, if any son of mine is going to make of himself a public disaster, I insist on being there to support him.
Pop. You're gonna change your tune once you see this baby go airborne. You see, the force field generated by the static accumulator. Marty, give Trixie the signal. We're ready for liftoff.
For a second,
Good. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for bearing with us through that unavoidable delay. And now the Hill Valley Expo is pleased as punch to present Mr. Emmett Brown and his electrokinetic levitator.
let's do this. Come on, Emmett. You can do it. Pray to Jesus.
He's flying! My Emmett is flying!
Wow, he did it. It's rusty, but it works. We did it.
Ah!
He crashed.
Hey, stop! Get back here!
Woman. No.
You okay?
I thought I could change.
You can't.
Things could be different.
Don't make her go
Get it back.
88.
Come on, we gotta find a way to stop her
No,
before...
don't come any closer.
Ah,
Go away!
What's happening?
but-
Move! Move! Marty!
What?
my God! Doc! Say something.
Chromium, lithium, potassium, iridium, titanium, ruthenium,
I'll get help.
newspaper.
What? You mean...
Local inventor presented with key to city.
Gonna get you to a hospital, Doc. You're gonna be okay.
Yes. Oh, I think I am going to be okay, Marty.
No, come on, Doc. Doc, don't do this. Don't go.
Rock.
Doc, come back.
No.
Doc?
The crazy hair!
Marty, have you been out here the whole time?
Damn it. Is it over already?
Oh, it's over all right. You missed a very wild party. I'm afraid I've been banned from the expo for the next 50 years. And if I were you, I wouldn't go back in either. At least not until all the broken glass is swept up. Oh, what was I thinking?
You did good.
Naturally, the ionic wind generated by an electromagnet of that size
This is the
played
doc.
havoc with a merely mechanical steering mechanism. We need a much more advanced control system. I wonder if we could find a way to translate the body's own gravitational field into electrokinetic force. One might be able to direct the ionic current simply by shifting one's weight. Oh, great Scott, that's it!
That's the doc we know.
And you're not discouraged?
Discouraged? By what? You mean what happened in there? Oh, that was a learning experience. The way I see it, it's those little mistakes along the way that advance us along the pathway of knowledge.
Exactly.
Come on, there's no time to lose. Let's get back to the lab and... I'm sorry, is something wrong?
No, nothing's wrong. I'm fine.
You don't sound fine.
Don't worry about it. It's got nothing to do with you.
Whoa, actually.
What?
You're a complete mystery to me, Marty. Where you come from, what you're doing here. But there's one thing I do know. Whatever it is, it does have something to do with me.
Please, Emmett, don't ask any...
What's this? Come on, let me see. I deserve an explanation.
Do we tell him? It's gonna mess everything up though, isn't it? But... he deserves to know though. Fine.
Okay, here goes.
What's that?
An explanation. But you've got to promise me, don't look at it until you get the key to the city.
Huh?
Emmett!
Just promise.
Emmett! Where are you, my son?
I'll be right there, Pop. Key to the city? I don't understand.
And you can understand. Not for a long time. It would do irreparable damage to something. Just say you promise.
Okay, I promise.
He's the kind of guy that will keep that promise.
Wait, I will see you again, right?
I guarantee it.
Emmett!
Is this farewell for now? Hell? Edna was in it before. What?
Yeah, it worked.
Alright.
So, you were the same Marty. Funny how memory can play tricks on a person. I remembered you being much taller.
How was the ceremony?
Long. You've got a theatrical way of sending messages.
Only way I could do it without messing up your timeline.
Very clever. But what are you doing in 1931?
So this is the Marty that Marty, Emmett, or Doc that just walked into the courthouse. He's coming back here again to visit. He's the one that we gave the newspaper thingy to, and he read it after got the key to the city, and then he knows about us, blah 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 blah.
I came to make sure you stayed on the path of science.
As opposed to what? The dog food business?
Politics.
Politics? That doesn't sound like me.
It wasn't.
Never mind, it's better I don't know. Let's just get back to 1986. That is, unless your presence has caused any other time anomalies.
Me? Nah, no. Well, I'm still a little confused about my... Where is he? Where's that no-good son of mine? He's not worthy of an fly name.
What?
You see my Artie anywhere? Artie McFly? That's the one. Just got a call from Melvin at the city records office. He tells me the dad blamed fool's gone and got himself hitched to a Canadian floozy. Can you believe it? Hitched?
I told
married.
you they were married.
I swear, that boy's gonna put his top on the road grave.
That's Artie's.
So that's how she got her job back.
I knew it.
Ah, he's married the wrong grandma. I mean, Trixie's not my grandma. And if she's not my grandma, I'm not me. Wait, that was great-grandpa Willie. I met him when he was a baby. He peed on me. Holy crap, Doc, I'm gonna disappear again.
Calm down, Marty. You seem reasonably solid right now. Whatever the problem is, I'm sure we can undo it with the help of...
That car!
Oh God.
Great.
How the hell did she get back here?
Oh
Gee.
right.
You?
Edna took...
You're not Edna. What's going on here? Is this some plot to put me in the nut house?
No, it's all very simple, Danny.
Oh, I'm sure it is. Tell me, did I or did I not just chase Edna Strickland off in this car?
Not this exact car, but a car just like it.
A car with a nasty habit of disappearing into thin air?
Well,
Wait, Edna Strickland just disappeared in the DeLorean?
If that's what you call it. It made a loud noise, and then wham! Nothing!
Great Scott! Marty, do you have any notion what date she might have jumped to?
none at all, Doc. See, that DeLorean's time circuits are out of whack. They could jump to any date at all.
Oh, this is bad. This is very bad. Let's just hope she jumped into the future. The far future. If she's jumped into the past...
You think she might mess up the time stream? Wait a minute. This is Edna. Of course she would mess up the time stream.
Guys, you mind telling me what the hell you're...
Uh-oh.
He's gone? What is she doing? What?
Doc? Did we just leave Hill Valley?
No, I believe Hill Valley just left us.
How?
Something must have happened to it. A long time ago.
Well, now you two look mighty lost. Hey, what on earth is that thing?
It's an experimental vehicle. Pay it no mind.
Look, maybe you can help us.
This is the guy we saw earlier, the great grandfather of Marty.
We're looking for Hill Valley. Well, which is it, a hill or a valley? No, it's a town. It's a
Doesn't
town called
exist.
Hill Valley.
Hill Valley, a town? Say, I think I once heard that there was a town here a long time ago. Don't know much about it, though.
Just as I suspected.
When did Hill Valley go away?
Oh, heck, I don't know. That was all before I was born.
Then whatever it was must have happened at least 45 years ago.
Nobody much cares to settle around here nowadays. My dad tried to buy a farm in this area years ago, but he got run off by Scary Mary.
Scary Mary?
Well, that's what we all call her. Lives a couple miles from here. I make a monthly drop at her place. She's a fiend for news. Takes all the papers in the county, never throws one away. Say, if there's anybody who can tell you what happened to Hill Valley, it's her.
Can you direct us to her?
It's imperative that we talk to her.
Sorry, fellas, but I'm pretty sure she won't talk to you.
Why wouldn't she talk to us?
The thing of it is, guys, Mary's older than dirt, but she's also a little tetched, if you catch my drift. She doesn't like strangers.
I'm sure we can handle her.
We'll be very polite. Please, you gotta see her.
Well, okay, if you insist. Take a right turn just after the bridge, then follow the wheel ruts till they come to an end. You'll have to go the last quarter mile on foot. Good luck, and don't say I didn't warn you. I got a notion I'll be kicking myself for sending you up there.
Here we go.
Can I drive?
I don't know how much there is left, but I feel like we're getting close to the end. Nevertheless, this is the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe for more. My god. It seems like we're about to head into like the final boss of the game. It seems like Edna just went to her old self, the way she is in 1986, but just in a different... Because she's crazy again, collecting newspapers, all that stuff. I don't freaking know. Yeah, see you in the next video. Peace.